Have your VA claims been denied? It's very, very common, and I'll tell you why it's so common. The VA hopes that we take our ball and walk off the field. They hope that they defeat us early on and that we never come back to the table. They hope that you take that L and walk away. But knowing that that's their strategy should change your mind. If that's what they hope, then shouldn't we probably go back and try for more? So the top reasons that things get declined are you might have made way too many claims at one time. You might have got a VSO that claimed things for you that you don't really have, and you might have gone to a doctor's appointment and they asked you about your knee. You don't know anything about your knee hurt. You do have a neck problem, though, and you do have a back problem. But now the rater's thinking, well, why would you claim your knee? So you got to be very careful who makes your claim. The second thing is you have no in-service evidence. And because you have no in-service evidence, we better do a very good job telling the story and making the VA understand, hey, everybody in this job or MOS or rate has these problems. Hey, look, we all marched. We all jumped out of planes. We all, stood on the flight line for hours and hours in our boots. Of course you have flat feet. Of course your back hurts. Of course your knees and ankles hurt. We should easily be able to convince the VA to get you rated, but it all comes down to the expertise. The other thing is that you get to your CMP exam and quite frankly you choke. And it's not your fault because you didn't know who you were going to meet. You didn't know what they were going to ask you. You had no idea what to expect and you were underprepared for war and they beat you at your own game. For instance, you went to go talk about your PTSD and you thought that you were in a therapy appointment. And they get you talking about your childhood. Well, a lot of veterans, a lot of active duty go into the military because they had a hard childhood. They love to get you talking about these things because then they can say, well, of course you had PTSD. Your mom was crazy and she beat the crap out of you. And yeah, you had a horrible life. I agree. But it wasn't our fault. So the CMP exam failure, I think, is one of the biggest reasons that claims get denied. We'd love to have a chat with you. If you're sitting there with a bunch of denied things, let's discuss it. Give it to me. Let me see if I can fix it. Comment below. Free claim review. Let's get it done. Stop waiting. Start rating.